Good morning everyone and welcome for today's session. In previous session of chapter 2 economic environment, we were discussing about the socialism, its features, advantages and limitation. Now from today we will start the third economic system, that is mixed economy system. A mixed economy system, if we want to understand in a simple way, a mixed economy system is a mixture of capitalism as well as socialism. So after independence, generally at a time when we got independence, mainly two type of economic system were prevailing in all the world. Many countries have adopted capitalism, while few countries like China, Russia have adopted for communist or socialist economic system. But both has certain advantages and limitation. So India has decided to take the advantage of both the system, and hence ultimately India has adopted mixed economy system, so that we can have the advantage of both the system and we can remove certain limitations which were specific to capitalism and socialism. So the aim of adopting mixed economy is to get the benefit from both the system. So mixed economy is nothing but ultimately a mixture of capitalism and socialism. In capitalism, all the means of production are in the hand of private companies, while in socialism, all the means of production are in with the government. So in mixed economy, a mixed economy is characterized by the existence of both private and public institutions exercising economic control. It means all the factors of production, all the means of production are controlled and owned by both public sector, that is government, as well as private sector. So in mixed economy, we'll have both government companies are also there as well as private companies are also there. Government companies are owned and regulated by government, while the private companies are owned and regulated by any private person or group of people. So in mixed economy, both government and private companies simultaneously doing their activities, whereas in capitalism no government intervention was there, where in socialism there is full government intervention. All the means of production, all the businesses are controlled by government, so there private businesses was not allowed, whereas in capitalism there was no government business. Here in mixed economy, both government and private companies are doing simultaneous business. Say for example, private travels companies are there providing traveling facilities by road from one place to another place. At the same time, different state has different state road transport corporation. Say for example, in Gujarat we have GSRTC, Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. Sorry, providing transportation facilities which are owned and run by government from one place to another place from Gujarat. So in this way, in transportation business, road transport business, government companies are also there as well as private companies are also there. So here the existence of both private and public institute is there, as well as both are exercising economic control. It means means of production are controlled by both. Generally, the public sector is working for social welfare. The aim of public sector is to provide the facilities to the people at a reasonable price, and by doing so their aim is to provide the social welfare, while at the same time the private sector is working for profit motive. In our same example, the prices from one destination to another destination in private travels is quite high. as compared to the GSRTC. Though GSRTC is making loss, they are not frequently increasing their fares, as their aim is to provide the facility to people and not earning maximum profit. So even despite they are in a loss, the government are not frequently increasing the prices of their services. So the aim is to do social welfare, whereas the private sector is aiming to generate profit. Other fields, there are various examples available. For example, banking sector, there are many government banks as well as there are many private sector banks are there. Government banks are owned and run by government, whereas the private sector banks are run by private person or group of people. For example, State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Allahabad Bank, Union Bank of India, etc. These are the examples of government bank, whereas HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Yes Bank, Bandhan Bank, these are the example of private sector bank. Both are doing same activity simultaneously. Both are involved in the banking activities and they are doing simultaneous activities. So mixed economy shares certain features of private capitalism and socialism. As I said earlier, both the features are there in mixed economy. So there are certain features of private capitalism and then socialism. Private and public and private sector exist together, that is ownership of means of production by state as well as individual, co-assistance of public sector and private sector. Both the sector are assisting each other and working together for the economic development is existed in mixed economic system. So that is all about today's session. Have a nice day. Goodbye.